one.
Hey kids, it's Tish again. I had said last night I was going to do another video because I had some kind of interesting things that I wanted to show. I've been so busy that I can't actually get all the ones I want to show you on the screencasting thing. It only allows so many minutes and seconds. So I'm going to go through these real quick. The first thing I just put on there, a pair of Diane Gilman tie-dye jeans. I only am putting this on there as because it was in one of my death piles and it was listed more than once and I was going to donate it, but I listed it one more time and it sold. I dumped the price way down. So I don't know. I have been relisting a lot. This next item is, and I came outside tonight. I hope we don't have too much bug noise. But last night when I was doing my video, my husband came into our bedroom, went into the bathroom and was flushing the toilet. And so I didn't want to get around him tonight. This next shoe is real popular with nurses. I think it's Allegria. If you see them, pick them up. They always sell. These had cats on them. I knew they would sell immediately, and they did. A lot of the nurses I work with wear them. They're actually sell better for me than Dansko. This next item I just sold tonight. We're getting ready to go in time for Renaissance festivals and stuff, so I'm not surprised to see this vintage black lace dress go. It just sold for $16. I had it up quite a bit higher than that at one time, but I really like to get some of this old stuff out of my shop. These Banana Republic boots, when I picked them up, they're zip-up boots. You can use beetle boots. But anyway, when I picked them up, they had leather soles and they were Banana Republic. They sold quickly for $50. I got them at Salvation Army for half price, and I think they were like $3. This little jar I picked up somewhere just because if you love honey, I didn't know anything about Tupelo honey, and years ago I saw the show Yuli's Gold with Peter Fonda in it. Very interesting show about a dysfunctional beekeeper family that, and Tupelo and different honeys are named by the types of fields they put them in. I had no idea, but I just thought it was cute. It only sold for $5, but I wanted somebody to have it. These Birkenstock insoles, these go in your shoes. They're not sandals. They were in a bundle at a church sale, so I probably bought them for $1. I've sold these many times, and they sold very quickly for $21. This picture I got at what used to be my best friend's house, a big Victorian home here in Topeka. The old owners now live in it. But she said, "Oh yeah, that was my grandpa." And I was like, "How can you?" She gave it to me for $1. It was just a really cool school photo. I have to ship that tomorrow. I'm not a fan of glass, but I wanted somebody to have that too. These vintage eyeglasses, I can't remember where I got these. I got them recently and they were not, it didn't cost me much. The case was actually just all flaking apart. They sold for $25 and the buyer paid shipping. This is another one of my British movies. I still have a ton of those left, but they've been selling off 2 or 3 a week. Size 6X dress. I have a whole pile of these that I got at Goodwill. I do think I paid like $4.99 for them, but I kind of thought maybe the 5 and 6Xs would really go good. So we'll see. That's the only one I listed. I don't know what this was. Oh, the Dooney and Burke. I just sold this today. This was a Dooney and Burke briefcase. I've had it up for quite a bit. It was in pretty good shape. I lowered the price a couple times. 42 is about as low as I want to go on it. And so it sold pretty quickly for this old type of Dooney and Burke anyway. I say quickly. The next thing is just a tie, and I was just going to say I watch Rockstar Flipper, and he sells a lot of ties, and I'm going to go to the bin. So I had a lot of ties around here, and I just wanted to put some of them up, see how I did. And I've been doing pretty good with ties. I do. I'm a like a Hallmark Christmas ornament nut, and I actually have a tree that I put up with just Hallmark. So I pick them up all the time, and now they'll start selling. I have a couple of bins full of ornaments. This is one of those vintage Sony. Oh, I guess you could call it mid-century modern. I don't really believe that's what it is, but um, it worked really good. So I put it up, and I had lowered the price a couple times. I shipped it yesterday. The one good thing about it was with bubble wrap, it fit right into a priority mailer. So that was good. This clip art thing, I think this thing weighed 15 pounds. I'm not kidding. It has 525 images, 525,000. I got it at Goodwill for a couple of dollars. They had a lot higher prices on it, but I wanted to get rid of it. So it sold for 24. I was going to say another thing about, I know I showed last night black and white photos, but really, if I'm kind of an ephemera junkie, and so I love this kind of stuff. But then I started getting weird about having these photos in my house, thinking maybe I'd get ghost or something. So I wanted to get rid of them. But if you put them up, you get them for cheap and you put them up, they sell. Somebody will pick them up. Those sold for 20. So I had paid 20 for like 80 photos. And so I feel like I've got my money back plus some already. And this next one, oh, these bras, you guys know that I'm getting a big load of brand new Cacique bras from Lane Bryant soon. So I'll have those up. I should get them this weekend, I hope. I'm buying 80, I think. This is another load that I got from my bra lady. I am trying to get rid of all these. They're at $4.99. It's a beautiful bra. It's a great t-shirt bra. If you want some, come to my site and buy some. I also have very small Victoria's Secret bras, brand new, for about $6 to $7.99. So take a look if you want a new bra, because I'm getting rid of them. I want to go to plus size bras, because I got a plus size mannequin. It's got real big boobs. It makes the bras look really good. Echo, anytime I get Echo hiking boots or any really good boots, those sold for 29, which was a pretty cheap price. These were, I picked up in an estate sale. I was real tired the other day, and I was like, I'm not even going to get that. I know it'll sell. And I was like, quit being such a lazy person. So I picked them up, and they sold for $17.99 day after I listed them, I believe. And the last thing, I was at an auction the other day, and there was a lot. They had a 3-ring thing going on. I wanted a lot. I wanted something in the lot, so I got all these pins. And it was just saying, a bag of pins in an auction lot is really good, because sometimes you can come across some really good ones. So this wasn't one of the really good ones in particular. One night when I was bored at work, I listed about 50 of them. So just an idea, if you see pins or magnets, go pretty well too. I think that's about all I have tonight. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Get some good sales. I have a church sale in the morning, and then I have to work at my new storage unit. And I don't want to do that, but I will. I'll talk to you later.